Hi, Sandy Eagon with Keller Williams Realty, and today we are talking about the 2020 real estate market projection. Our local real estate market is doing so well for the last year, and we expect through this next year, in largely part because our local economy is also so strong. We still have a huge migration into the Seattle area, people looking for tech jobs. We have Boeing staying strong at this point, and we're expecting that to continue in through 2020. Specifically, the prices are very stable. I have two charts I'll show you, and I'll put them up on the screen. Our median price only rose 1.2% over the last 12 months. And so we're pretty much at a very stable market. We can see right here, this shows the green lines. If you want to stop the video, the green line shows the closed sales. The blue line shows the under contract. So you can see what people were asking and then what they actually got. In January of 2018, you can see we were here, and then through the spring it rose up a bit, peaked in May and coming into June, and then slowed down again. And then there's January again going in 2019. We peaked up into, as far as the closed sales, we peaked in July again, actually in June, and then we came down a little bit. Notably, the one line that's bigger here, the blue, what we were under contract for in November, was actually higher than what we received in sales, and that was not typical for the rest of the time. So it shows that people are looking to get more, but then realizing that they need to accept what the market bears. As far as the number of homes available, that's another huge indicator for what's coming up this year. We can see for the trends that in 2018, actually in the end of 2017, in November, we had 1.5 months supply. So that means that if everybody stopped putting their homes on the market in a month and a half with the number of buyers that we have right out there, everything would be sold. I'm using November because that's the last months of statistics that we have to go from. So in November of 2017, 1.5, moving down to 0.9 months inventory in March of 2018. And then in 2018, we had 2.5 months. So we actually rose up in our inventory last year, not so much of a crunch as in 2018. And then in 2019, we went down to 1.2. So 2018, we had less than a month, and in 2019, we had a little over a month. Most people don't feel like that's much of a difference, but in the real estate market, we felt a little bit of easing. It was easier for us to get our buyers into a home without quite so much competition. And then the inventory has not gone up as much. You see that in September of 2018, we had almost 3 months supply, but in September of 2019, we had just even 2 months supply, and now we're back down again to 1.5 months. So what does that tell us for 2020? What that tells us is it's going to be rough out there for our buyers. I am telling my buyers that if you can, do it now. Do it now before another 10 buyers come on to compete with you for each one of your houses, because you already have a couple, and so let's not make it 12. And that's what we were seeing in 2018. So if you are a seller, it's never a bad time, although obviously if you're going to be ready to put your house on the market for the absolute highest price, I recommend February and March. And that is what I'm telling my sellers right now, and that conversation will be familiar to them. So what does this mean for you? If your home no longer fits, if you are looking to sell your house, get another. If you're looking to buy your first home, or maybe you're looking to invest in real estate, let's talk now about how we can best strategize 2020 to make sure that you have the best fit for you. Most of the time, people are not selling and buying because of the market, maybe as an investment, but for the most part, it's because this is what's happening in my life. I need to get another investment in my portfolio. I need to get a bigger house. We need to have fewer bathrooms to clean. Lots of things are happening in your home that make it that this is the right year for you to buy or sell a home. If that's the right conversation for you, click the box for home evaluation or home search. Let's talk about how today is the best day to take the next step for a strong 2020 in your home and in your real estate investments. Have an amazing day, have an amazing year, and I look forward to talking with you soon in 2020.